This is perfect because it's at the time of year when we need a bit of sunshine in our lives, and here we are.
There we are.
OK, there's murder as well.
And puzzles and murder, yeah. It wouldn't work if it was just burglaries.
No.
Nobody would tune it.
No, that's very true. And you poor little soul have to spend half the year in the Caribbean.
I know, someone has to do it.
I know,
it's viewing public.
I know, it's a shame.
Yeah, but
you're loving it, aren't you? This is your third year?
Third year, yeah, this season,
yeah.
Third season, yeah. Because you're there for 5 months and, you know, you've got like up to 90 Brits abroad.
Yeah.
You know what they're like. So it's very intense. And you get to know people really well. So you have these kind of ongoing conversations between takes.
Yeah.
And with 50 or 60 different people. So you get to know them very well. You may never see them again, of course, afterwards.
No,
but for the time you're there, it's a hothouse atmosphere. It's very intense, but it's brilliant.
But no, it sounds great. And you know that a show's really successful when you've got guest stars wanting to come on, you know, actively saying, we want to be part of this. You know, it's like Bergerac and Midsummer Murders, it's that kind of thing.
And they queue up to do it. It's like winning the lottery for them. They come out for 2 weeks, some of them bring their families, and they love it. And some of my own personal heroes as well. You know,
so who have you got? Who are you looking forward to for us to see?
Well, in the first episode, in our version of Murder on the Orient Express, a murder on a bus, we have Rebecca Front.
Oh, love her.
And so I was like a fanboy with Rebecca, you know, it's the only show that I actually can quote.
Yes. Yes.
You know, because I think I watched it so many times. And later
If not seen the day-to-day, go and download it because it was so far ahead of its time that it still works today.
Yeah,
it's a brilliant show, absolute genius.
Yeah, I mean, it totally captures the madness of the 24-hour news cycle. And,
did that make you want to be a comedian, or were you on that road?
Well, I was already doing
anyway?
stand-up comedy at that time, but I kind of had no inkling of ever having a career in television. You know, I just didn't see that as a possibility, or didn't even think about it. You know, but I just remember thinking, wow, that is what I aspire to.
Yeah.
You know, that level of satire. You know, it was just...
You mentioned stand-up. Somehow, I don't know how you're doing this, but somehow you are going to be going on a what? How many dates?
Well, it's about 50 in total.
50 dates of doing your own show, doing your own stand-up show.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Half of them are in the spring and the other half in the autumn. I don't think I could manage 50 in a row.
I was going to say.
It's divided in two.
Right.
But it's, I'm looking forward to that. It's necessary. People need to listen to me. I mean,
well,
you know,
you've got a lot to say.
Yes.
You've got a lot to say.
I have.
And do you, I mean, I think it must be the scariest thing in the world, though, standing up on stage and everybody there with their arms folded, waiting to be laughed, you know,
you kind of like, you can't wait to get up there because you work so hard on it, you know, and like you've gathered all this material together and you've put a little shape on it, and you know, you can't wait really to share it with people, you know.
And are you more about observations of life kind of thing, rather than gag after gag after gag?
Well, it's, you know, you try and keep the gag count pretty high.
Absolutely.
You know,
it's a comedy show after all.
But it is a kind of, it's like a kind of a State of the Nation address, if you like.
Oh, geez, and you've got a lot of material right now.
Or a State of the World, really. You know, and you know, it's about your life, but it's about, you know, the world that you live in as well. So yeah, it's very kind of up to the minute, really.
When's that kicking off? In about February?
The end of February, early March. Yeah.
March. Great.
All
over
the
place.
UK, yeah. I think Scotland probably later in the year, in the autumn, but England.
And I know this is like BBC One 9 o'clock tonight. Is there going to be another series? Do we know yet?
We never really know. We never really know.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
They should let you know in advance so you can plan your year.
I know. But no, you just never really know with these things. You know, it's a very popular show. It's been running for, I think this is the 8th series. So you just don't really know.
Well, they'd be mad note too. I look forward to seeing it. It cheers me up, even though there's murder in it.
I know. No, it's great.
And it's getting a very dangerous place to live.
Yeah. But it does. I mean, you know, it goes out in January when people are feeling a bit low, you know.
Exactly.
Kickstarts the year nicely.
For sure.